Good morning, everyone. Bill and Carrie with KV Trucks.
Good morning.
What are we doing?
We are at the Caribbean Beach Resort here at Walt Disney World, but we're leaving shortly, which is very sad. We had a fun couple of days.
Sad. It's Embarkation Day.
But it is Embarkation Day, and we are boarding the Disney Treasure, which is super, super exciting.
So we are staying at the Caribbean Beach Resort, which you need to know that this resort is huge. They have the lagoon here in the middle, and then it's got rooms all around the lagoon. So this is a pretty big resort. And then on the north side, this is where they put in the Disney Riviera a few years ago. Fairly new resort. Is this the newest one?
This is the newest one.
This is the most recently newest resort. It's actually pretty nice in there. We're on the north side, so actually what's the name of this building?
We're in Martinique.
We were in Martinique, and so it was actually easier for us to go from Martinique around the short loop around the lagoon, and then over there is the one Skyliner station. So when we went to Epcot yesterday, it was easier to go there than it was to go to the main building.
Yeah.
Or the other Skyliner station on the other side of the resort.
So how it works is with the Skyliner. So the Skyliner goes from Caribbean Beach to Hollywood Studios. Pop Century, Art of Animation, and Riviera all have to connect through Caribbean Beach. But Riviera is the Skyliner station for Epcot, so same thing, all the other resorts have to connect through Riviera. So for us, being here in Martinique, it was actually when we went to Epcot, it was quicker for us to walk over to the Skyliner station at Riviera, just hop on a Skyliner, than it would have been to walk all the way over to the one here at Caribbean Beach, and then take the Skyliner to the Riviera to get on the one for Epcot.
Yeah, we're missing steps, but we're good for time. So we are going to go grab some breakfast, which is down at the main building. They have a counter service and all that. I don't know if you can hear it on camera, but off in the distance we're hearing a lot of music. It is marathon weekend, and so there's a whole bunch of pomp and circumstance going on at Epcot. At Epcot for the marathons. And there's the quick service area. We got counter service. We can order mobile, or we can just go up to the counter and order itself. We ordered our breakfast at the counter over there, and then we could go pick it up at the one window with the orange shutters, and then that's a coffee window. And we ordered some breakfast. What do we get, hun?
So you got the bacon, egg, and cheese omelet, or bagel sandwich, which comes with breakfast potatoes. This is what I got a couple of days ago. It's very nummy. And I decided to try the vanilla pancakes, which comes with either bacon or sausage. I got bacon, and also came with breakfast potatoes.
Well, you had a second side option.
Yes, I could have gotten more bacon or apple slices.
Yeah, more bacon, more apple slices, or more potatoes.
Yeah.
One thing that's different in here is they're not playing holiday music anymore.
No, they are not. They finally switched over to just kind of some regular Caribbean flair music. We're
back in our room, and right now we're waiting for our to check in for the magical. What is it called now?
Well, it's just Disney Cruise Line Transportation. It doesn't have a fancy name to it.
Yeah. So that doesn't pick us up till 9:30. So we went and had breakfast. What do you think about breakfast?
It was good. I mean, those vanilla pancakes were nice and fluffy. I like the potatoes. I like the bacon.
Now, where would you give it on a scale there, hon?
I'd probably say a 4.
4 out of 5? Okay. Yeah. My sandwich, probably more like a 3. I don't think it was as good as you said it was, or you think it was, whatever. You know what I mean? It could have been just prepared differently. Picky. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I eat it again, but not my first pick. It was fine. But you went to the gift shop, and what did you find? I
got a munchling. They had some munchlings on clearance. So
what is a munchling?
They're little mystery stuffed animals.
Oh,
they're not always mystery, but they're little stuffed animals, and they're really cute. But this is a mystery one, and they're foods. But it was only $10, so I had to buy one.
Okay, Carrie's always a sucker for these mystery things. Go ahead and open it up.
Okay.
See what we got here.
Those are our options.
Okay. What is that?
Jose jalapeno. No, it's Pascal. It's a Pascal jalapeno popper.
Okay. I'm not familiar with this line, but okay.
Cute.
One more look out at the lagoon. Sun's starting to come out a little bit, or at least the clouds are thinning up a little. Kind of a cool week, cool couple days for us while we've been staying here in Florida. We're in our jackets again, but That is the main building. We're thankfully not too far away from that. Next stop, the main lobby of the resort. There's the main pool, which they do have smaller pools closer to the outer buildings. So in the lobby, we just need to find our Disney representative who we check in with. We're getting on our bus that's going to take us to port. So they're going to check our stuff like our ID or passport, and we're off. Guys are driving off. That is the Skyliner station on the south side of our resort, of the Caribbean Beach Resort. And from there you can go to a couple other resorts, Epcot and Hollywood Studios. Here's the big gate entrance. Bye, DOW.
1 hour later.
There she is. See Peter Pan and Hook on the back of the ship. Above you can see the water rides. Port is busy today. There's a couple other cruise ships that are here. The building off to the left ahead of us is Disney's private port, so only ships go in and out of that one. And of course the Treasure is in front of us, and she's huge. We're going to pull into one of these parking spots where we're going to get off. Someone from Disney's going to come on in a minute and tell us what to do, where to go, that kind of thing. So our bus dropped us off right at the end. We're going to get a great view of the Disney Treasure from here. This is the newest ship that's been released. We are only on like the 4th official cruise for this ship. And this is similar to the Wish that we were on last year. Very similar in many designs, but it's going to have different things inside. If you wanted to, you could have taken your luggage with you, and then you could have just, have it stored underneath. You can do that for carry-ons too, and then they'll take them off for you. Right now we're going to go and follow the red line here, and we're going to go check in for the cruise. We're going to go check in, and we have to go through metal detectors. One thing is, if we have a bottled water, we have to dump it out. Here we're going to check in and go through security. When we check in here, we need to do what?
We need to have our boarding pass and our passports, or however you plan on traveling.
And they can give us a key to the world, or we can link our magic bands.
They'll link our magic bands here too.
I got Stitch, Carrie got purple. Here we go, climbing the escalator into port. Oh! Gotta walk around here in a second to show a few things, but we're just in the waiting area until we get the all clear. So the whole thing is, the ship comes in the morning. They need to get everyone who is on the ship off the ship, and time to reset and clean and all that stuff, so that the ship looks sparkling fresh for the next group getting on. And we should start getting the board here in a little bit. So in the lobby, there's a photo pass photographer, and so get your photo in front of one of the ships. I think that's supposed to be is that the Magic? Yep, that's the Disney Magic. They just started boarding group 1. We are group 5, so hopefully we won't have to wait too much longer for us to get on. But they also have a check-in desk upstairs here. We're not exactly sure what the difference is between downstairs check-in and up here. We are platinum, so we went to a platinum line. When they call your boarding group, you can get in a line here, but not before. Then you're going to go through the big ear tunnel. But off to the right, this is where they leave concierge. Also, if you're doing it back-to-back, you can stay in this lounge. Got some more photo pass thing here, but we're going to go past that, and we're going to go out to the viewing deck, where we can actually see the treasure. We can also wait out here if we want it. This ship is big, honey, isn't it?
It's gigantic.
Yeah, so this is the same size as the Wish.
That's the Wish, yes.
And the Destiny comes out in another year.
In another year, and we'll be on board. Well, actually, it's not even quite another year. It's November.
It's November, so not even a year.
But we'll be on it in a year.
But it's the same class.
Yes.
So the Destiny, the Wish, and the Treasure are the same size.
Plus one more.
And the one more coming out, and the Magic and the Wonder, the first two ships were the same size. And the
Fantasy and the Dream
are the same class ship.
Yes.
So this is bigger than the
all
first
of
four.
those. Yes.
You can see them cleaning the outside windows. That deck there is the outdoor pool decks, and they're enclosed with glass. A lot of the area is. So that's how they're cleaning the outside. So in the first 4 ships, this would be the walking deck, which goes underneath the lifeboats. But on the Wish, Destiny, Treasure class, at some point you take these steps to continue the path. But if you go the other way, the walking track does not go all the way around like the first 4 ships. It'll end. So that's something that people aren't exactly a big fan of with a newer class. Okay, they just called our boarding group. So now we're going to go through the stanchions. There we go. It's our turn to go through the Mickey Head. They already checked our boarding pass to make sure that we were in the right group before they let us get to this point. Now they're going to check our boarding pass. They scanned our magic bands. Now we're going across the gangway. Kind of a magical moment here when you cross over the threshold. Here we go. We're actually on the outside, and there's the ship. We are officially on the ship, inside the ship. And now we're officially on the ship. They're going to announce our name as we go inside.
Disney Treasure, please welcome aboard the Katie family.
Oh, there we go. It's beautiful here. Oh. Slightly different look than the Wish. There's Rapunzel and Flynn Rider. Hamming it up. And as we look in here, the statue in the atrium is Aladdin and Jasmine riding the carpet. All right, so we got about an hour and a half until our room is ready. Our room won't be ready till 1:30.
Correct.
And it's about noon now. What do we want to do?
Let's head up to Marceline Market and get some lunch.
We're going to walk to the aft on, I think we're on deck 3. And we're going to go up the elevator back there. Coming across a mural with Steamboat Willie Mickey. We can go either way. We can go left or right around. I'm going to go left. This dining room is for the 1923 restaurant. 1923 is the year that Disney was founded. Getting off on deck 11, this Marceline Market. I'm not a big fan of the layout because I keep getting lost here, and it's only been a few minutes. All right, Marceline Market, deck 10, or deck 11, in the aft. Hand washing station as you come in. Actually walking into the market now off to the left as we come in. We're on the right side entrance. There's a coffee shop, and then there's going to be buffet stops all along. Just kind of depends on what you're looking for. This first one looks like a chef station. I'm going to stop at this one first, I think. One thing that'll be different about this ship compared to the other ones is they serve you. You don't just help yourself. Over here they have a grilled lamb chop, rice, pilaf, and sauteed beans, green beans. Have some grilled sirloin steak. I'm going to get some of that. Oh, I got a fresh one there. All right, smells great. This has some grilled pork loin, buttered broccoli, sour cream and chives, mashed potatoes, grilled chicken breast. Looks like you can also get a full charcuterie board. We got a seat in the pretty much direct back aft of the ship. Could have sat outside, but we decided to go in. And I'll go check out more of the food in a moment. But what'd you get, hon?
I did some chicken tendies. I did some pesto orzo and just some rice and a olive focaccia.
And I got the charcuterie board for the two of us to split. They were giving out a full board of this stuff. First one is Chef's Counter. Next one is Signature Choices. In this group, we have things like chicken marsala, plant-based beef Szechuan, and some teriyaki sesame seed salmon, carrots, rice. Looks like then they got fried pork and pot stickers. Next thing is a kids counter. We've got mac and cheese and chicken tenders, peas and carrots. They also got some vegetables. Next is the Market Deli. They got some side salads and other kind of salads, grilled chicken, falafel salad, chef salad. And you can top it with some grilled shrimp or pieces of sirloin strip steak. The pantry or dessert bar. Got Jello, Oreo cheesecake, mousses and strawberry stuff. Also got cookies, ice cream, hand-dipped ice cream. You put stuff on toppings. Warm apple crumble, that smells good. Off the aft of the ship, they got peel and eat shrimp and crab claws. They got peppered shrimp and lemon peppered grilled salmon. And then it looks like we start to repeat. If I go to the other side, everything on this side is going to mirror everything I already went through. So one side is just a mirror image of the other. So it's going to be the exact same thing, just like how I just repeated myself. And one thing I mentioned when we got in line is something that's different about this ship versus the first 4 is how they serve you. This is not a straight up buffet where you help yourself.
Yeah, tell them what you want and they put it on your plate.
And there's positives and negatives of that. One being you feel like you have to curb yourself.
They were very generous with my my rice and my pasta servings. I don't eat this much in a sitting usually, so I feel like I'll be wasting food, which I feel a little bad about.
We finished our lunch. We're going to go outside to take a peek from the aft of the ship. And port today, whoa, it's a busy one. We have Carnival, Vista, Voyage of the Sea. There's a couple more. I didn't get the names or whatever.
There's a Norwegian on the other side of us here.
Okay, so at least 4 of us today.
Yeah.
Off in the distance over that parking lot, ramp, garage, whatever you want to call it, depending on what region of the U.S. you're from. Off in the distance, you can see the hangars for NASA. So you can see shuttle launches. One time we were on a cruise and they had a shuttle launch, not a space shuttle, but more like one of those other ones that they send up supplies from there. We're going to cross over to the front of the ship. We're going to get over to deck 5. Since this is an open house soon, we're going to go check that out. But this is the pool deck level. We got a stage, and this is a little bit different than the other ships, because the other ships, they have like a long rectangular pool in the stages, but here they have a pool that's going to be open up on those steps, and then they have chairs that looks like they don't have to move for the other pool. And then I'm assuming that's a pool that's going to be on that stage there. Here's a beverage station on the pool deck level. As we come up, this area is the pool deck meals or food area. They got a couple different stations. Donald's Cantina. If there's anything on the wish, this was Mexican food. The next one is pizza pie, so Italian. And straight off the back is the barbecue place, Mickey's Barbecue, Smokestack Barbecue. There's more around the corner, but we are going to go looking for the elevator bank, which is right here. Oh, here's Senses. There's 2 sides. There's Senses Fitness, which is open to everyone, if I remember right. So you can go work out, in the Senses Spa, where you need to get like reservations, massages, and acupuncture, facials, that kind of thing. Gonna go through the men's changing room. Looks like there's a waiting area that you just kind of relax. I think you probably sit here if you're gonna wait for a spa treatment. And then you got lockers for your stuff, plenty of towels, and sink and stuff for you to do whatever you need to do. In the back they got a steam room. And then they do have a couple of showers, individual showers. So we're in Senses Spa. Carrie actually got the tour and I followed along, but I wasn't listening. So you're gonna tell us what's going on.
Okay.
So this is the lobby where you come in and check in. And then we just go down the hallway?
We just go down the hallway.
Alright, so Carrie went to the women's locker room. It's basically the same thing as the men's from what I understand. Just pretty much a couple showers and
showers, lockers. Towels, lockers.
Okay.
The waiting area.
Okay, we're going to continue back. So they have a couple smaller rooms. We can go in for like treatment for like one person. You like this one though.
I love this one. This is one of the couples villa rooms. On like the Dream and Fantasy, they're out more like outdoors, like the jacuzzi is, and now they're inside. But man, seeing all this really makes me want to book one of these appointments.
How much did you say this was?
One was 600 and the other was 7, I believe.
Okay, and it was like the difference was 20 minutes or something like that.
But
150 minutes on 130 minutes or something.
But look at this pampering and look at that thing.
Yeah, you got your own hot tub in here, a shower, and then they do some foot scrubbing type thing, and then they also do massages. So, and you get this for 2 hours plus. And that's the Rainforest Room, and off to that way is some more treatment rooms, and we'll just go into the rainforest. I think we'll, not sure which direction to go first. They do have some restrooms, and walking in, you can hang out on these little benches and put your feet in the water. This is just a fancy shower in a sense. This lights up, and does it have different fragrances and stuff? Is that how that works?
I don't know about fragrances. I just know that they're all different, you know, on how the water hits you, basically.
Carrie likes laying in these stone things. They're heated, so they kind of loosen some muscles.
So it makes me feel like I'm home.
What's in here?
It's the Frigidarium. It's a freezing sauna.
Okay. So basically this is just like sitting outside in Minnesota during the winter?
Pretty much.
Okay. What does this do?
Well, I think you're supposed to go, my understanding is you're supposed to go back and forth between like the hot saunas and this one for optimum benefit.
Okay, like we do that at saunas around the Twin Cities where you sit in an ice house for a second and then you go sit in a sauna. Here's another one of those showers, aqua rivas. So these have different names. They do different things. And next to that is a, how do you pronounce this word, hun? Laconium. Looks like a steam room or a sauna. They don't have these turned on right now. They do have some lights on the ceiling in here, so it kind of looks like stars. It's kind of nice, different. Next we're going to go outside to the front of the ship, and they have their own little area outside. This area is only open during the day because at dusk they don't have lights out here because we're in front of the bridge. So it's kind of like the one pool deck on other ships. They have a water station and then plenty of seating out here. You can just kind of relax in these swinging chairs. I also have some non-swinging chairs. I got a pair of hot tubs. Above us there is part of the walking trail or walking path or whatever you want to call it. That's the front of the ship where the Mickey flag is. Now that we are done in Senses Spa, we're going to go over to Senses Fitness. So this is where you can take workout classes or I think maybe yoga. You can also just come here and use the equipment. Oh, they got quite a few treadmills and ellipticals. Oh, this is the cycle room. And that's locked. They got a couple free weights, Pelotons, and a couple of machines for weightlifting, kettlebells. Quite the gambit of things that you can use. Rowing machine. On the back is a fitness studio. I'm assuming that they do yoga. Yeah, they got yoga mats back here. Probably do some other fitness classes. You can see out onto the walking track. Alright, it is now after 1:30, so we can have access to our stateroom. We are in 7149, and something that I find really funny as we're walking down here, look past Carrie here. Okay, now here's our door again. Gonna look to the left. In fact, I'm gonna go around the corner here. Show this even more. All the way down there. Huh. That looks very interesting. Something's weird here. What's off, honey?
Well, we're in an inside stateroom, but we're literally the only inside stateroom in this area.
On this deck, pretty much.
Well, no, there's more forward, but
not a lot, period.
Yeah.
On the entire ship.
Correct.
So, are we exclusive or are we uncluded? which is it? We're going to scan Magic Band to get in. Also, up here is our Key to the World's card. You can find those when you come in. And oh, we got like a weird hallway thing here. You can put your Key to the World card in here to activate your interior lights. This is odd, hun. This is different.
This is a very strange layout.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know how to feel at this moment walking in. This is an odd layout from what we're used to in other ships. Other ships is just straightforward, like a long rectangle.
Yeah.
And so got a nice mural from Aladdin in the background, so you can see Aladdin and Jasmine flying on the carpet. There's Abu here in the corner. Don't see Genie yet. Oh, Genie. The moon is laughing over there. There's Genie. I'll go take a look at that in a second. There he is. There's Genie. Here's the moon laughing, so that's fun. He's included here. Another hidden detail is those little scrabs. I forget how to pronounce them. They're right there. They're throughout the movie. Pretty much when you get on the ship is a good time to go check out all these places because they have open houses.
Yeah.
So like Senses, and now we're going to go in. It's a couple of kids clubs. So this is the Edge. This is for teens.
Yes.
Okay, and there's one of their hangouts. So they kind of have a juice bar when you come in. We got a couple lounge areas, and they can play video games. So big screen TV. That's a really big TV. That's got the camera off the front of the ship right now. Old school boombox, 80s style. That's like the kind of thing that I had when I was growing up. It says Cosmic Mix Volume 1, so that's a reference to Guardians of the Galaxy inside. Got some foosball, a bunch of different stations for you to play video games. And they can play card games. A lot of video game stations. What do you think of the Edge?
I mean, if I was that age group, it's pretty dang cool in there. Yeah.
I think the Edge on like the Dream and the Fantasy seems a lot cooler than what they had here.
I know they've refurbed them, so I don't know how cool they are anymore, but yeah.
Oh well. We're right now with the open house. We're gonna go check out the barber shops, the salon, and Bibbidi Bobbidi next, which we have to go down one more deck because that's on deck 4 and we're on deck 5, right?
Correct.
The Genie's welcoming people now on the ship. Hi, Genie. I'm gonna go down the grand staircase that's in the atrium, or the grand atrium, or whatever they want to call it. So in here they'll have the stage shows on this. This kind of screws me up mentally a little bit because on the other ships the stage is basically in front of the one dining restaurant, and you're facing aft. On this ship you're facing forward for it, but they'll have meet and greets down there too with some characters like the princesses. The line there is for port excursions, so you can sign up for that. Usually when you get on the ship, good time to go check. There's one of the bars, or coffee bars and bars, but we're gonna go this way. Here's Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. So if you want to get reservations for your kids, boys or girls, to get dressed up, so like there's Cinderella's dress. Here's one examples. I'm going to go in the back so you get your choice of whatever outfit that you want to get dressed in. There's a bunch on display. So, Cinderella or Sleeping Beauty. There's Anna and Elsa. Anna? I got it right.
You got it right.
So
10 points.
you can dress for like Anna.
No, Anna.
So your child can come in here and get in one of these chairs with a fairy godmother, get them decorated, and a lot of times those hairstyles can stay in for a day or two. And I'm sure you can get the photo opportunity with the castle in the backdrop there. Alright, so that coffee bar and bar is Hey Hey's. Hey Hey! And we're going to go to the left of that. And Hook's Barber Shop will be on the left. There's Hook's Barbery. Looks like you can get pedicured back here, taken care of. On the other side of the ship, or the port side of the ship, is Tangled Salon, or Entangled Salon. So in here's where you can get your hair did. And they got the lanterns above each of the stations. Looks like here you can get some handwork done. And this is where you can get your facials or whatever.
No, this is hair, manis, petties, and apparently teeth whitening.
Oh, okay. So that's what you get, the teeth whitening sitting over here then. I'm gonna check out the menu at Hey Hey's Cafe. And everything is on iPads these days. I got the specialties. The one that caught my attention is the root beer latte. I don't know.
Beetroot latte?
Beetroot. I prefer if it was root beer. Dyslexia. Leave me alone. We're gonna wander down another deck. Oceaneer's Club has an open house, and what were you saying, hon?
I want to go down the slide.
You want to go down the slide? What slide?
That slide.
What's the slide go?
Goes into the club.
Okay. They have a fun entrance for the kids where you can take the slide down that'll go into the club. The only time we can take it is if there's an open house. Slide, hon, slide.
And then when you're ready, you can head on down.
Okay.
Put enough grease on here for me?
Yeah.
So that's the normal main entrance, and when you come in, right away they have like a dance club area. The Star Wars cargo bay. This feels like they were part of one of the Star Wars franchise movies or shows. Oh, there's a porg in here, protecting her eggs. Aww. Are you having fun playing with the space chicken?
Yes, lots of fun with the space chicken.
We're gonna head further down the hallway to Marvel Superhero Academy. So what kids can do is they can go up and tap their magic band, and then they can create their own suit. Mickey and Minnie have made an appearance. First thing on the right is Fairy Tale Hall. So then here they're gonna have a couple different fairy tale things set up. First one on the right is Belle's Library from Beauty and the Beast. Going to continue to go counterclockwise around the room with the Mickey and Minnie's Captain's Deck. There's a play area for younger kids, so they got, let's say there's a table there. They got a couple things for kids to crawl through. Across from Fairy Tale Hall is Imagineer's Room. And this is kind of like a place where kids can do arts and crafts. And it looks like they got a 3D printer. Oh, they have a Figment in there. And then they have some ride simulators. So you can get on these things and like ride roller coasters of different options. Like this looks like it's like Everest. That looks like Big Thunder Mountain that was up there for a second. And then here is the ship. So you can see a model, how it's all lined up. This area is often closed and separated, but in here is the Small World Nursery. And they have a bunch of Small World related things, so it looks like it's from the ride. This is more Disneyland based. It's a Small World ride because you can see references. There's like Merida from Brave. There's Remy from Ratatouille. Aladdin and Jasmine. And here's one of the nursery areas. I actually got several cribs. So this is where you can put your kids, the little ones, the little tykes. It looks like there's a lot of Pixar type theme in here, but there's also Pocahontas and Spider-Man. We are going to leave the Oceaneers lab. What do you think of the club? What do you think of the open house and all that?
Oh, everything in there is so cool. It's just so neat. I wish I could play in there longer.
Yeah, they only have the open house a couple times throughout the ship.
Yeah.
And opening day or first day Embarkation is the best day to go check out a lot of this stuff. Unfortunately, everyone else had the same idea with us. It's packed in there. What do you want to do now? We got about an hour until our muster drill.
Let's go up and get something to drink.
So deck 2 is pretty much exclusively for these clubs. Like in there is the Star Wars thing, and here's some Star Wars characters. So where these murals are on the opposite side is that room. So here's the Marvel room, and outside of that has Marvel superheroes. We're actually going to have a full-length vlog of our trip through the
kids club.
The kids club. So take a look for that link when it's ready above. I already want to go back and play. Hey everyone, so we're having quite a full day, so we know that we've covered a lot, so we're going to give it a break here and separate our video. We like to keep our videos a little bit shorter, easier to digest kind of a thing. But what are we looking for in the second half of our day here, hon?
Oh, so we have everybody's favorite muster drill. Yep. But after that, we have our sail away party. Then tonight we have Prima Notte at Palo. So if you saw our video on the Wonder, we will be experiencing that again. And then dinner will be in Worlds of Marvel tonight.
So looking forward to all that. So check that out in the second video. But we want to thank you for joining us. I'm Bill.
I'm Carrie.
You were watching KB Tricks. Please do us a favor, like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Until then, good luck and have fun.
See ya.